Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. Yesterday, Creative Cascades, Ahmed's team got here and started working on finish theming the rest of our aquarium. Today, we start working on the capybara and tortoise exhibit that's back here at the end of the aisles over at the reptile side. But there is a problem. We have none of the materials to build the tortoise enclosure. We have to hope a whole bunch of cinder blocks show up here real soon, or we're not gonna be able to get any work done.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just calling about a delivery that we had coming out today. I was wondering when it might show up.
Says it's in transit.
But you know Ahmed and the guys are not the type to just sit around, so we're actually gonna cut some rebar to get ready for the pool for the capybara and tortoise pen. There's gonna be 2 pools in this thing, so lots of rebar needs to get cut in order to support the waterways. So much going on just now. I mean, there's literally a dumpster getting moved, Kevin's tarp and stuff. He's over here cutting rebar. Good news, I just heard that the shipment just showed up. Let's go get Ahmed, let's go get the team and get this stuff unloaded so we can actually start working on this tortoise enclosure.
Matilda? Oh, hey there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Reptarium. I know a lot's been going on at Legacy, including Matilda's and Javier's new pet. And that's very, very exciting for me because I really wanted to see both of them swim a lot more. With Matilda moving over, I mean, we still have this big tortoise pen that I don't know 100% what we're doing with.
I don't know if this is what's gonna happen, but I've been thinking about it long and hard, Mike. I think that we just make this the tortoise pin central. Just because Matilda's moving out, we still have Chip, we have Dale, we have
The leopard tortoises, Steve,
we have Franklin.
and Big Mama's right down there. And what's cool about these guys is they are from Africa, which is very obviously nice and toasty, which is why we got this giant heater right here that's hot, and I'm already sweating. What's cool is these guys do swim. Leopard tortoises are known for floating because they just kind of float across rivers in Africa.
During education, especially during open hours, everyone's like, oh, tortoises can't swim. We do like to tell them we do have one of the very few species of tortoises that can actually float. These guys are most likely gonna stay here. I mean, maybe one of them might go, but most likely we'll keep all 3 of them together and they'll probably stay here.
We've got to know this green forklift pretty well over the last year or so. Some of the last stuff that thing will be moving in here pretty soon, it's not gonna be able to even fit back here. So happy to get it the heck out of here. But with all that being said, we do have the block inside now, and it is time to get the plan together, start building out this tortoise and capybara enclosure. So let's get with Ahmed and see what the actual game plan is and get rocking this thing out.
Now I'm going to lay out the cappy pool and the tortoise pond there.
Okay. This is one of the things I love about watching Creative Cascades actually work, is that they're like 10 steps ahead. They're playing chess instead of checkers. You and I may see a bunch of blocks here. They're already thinking of the peaks and valleys that they're gonna lay out later with the concrete over top. So awesome to watch these guys work. Right now, they're just getting the structure for the pools, and then we'll start going on to building this sucker up.
And let's not forget about Ruby. Did actually come from Melissa's house all the way down in Florida, and now we donated her to the Reptarium here because she actually has a way better life here. Look at all this area she's got to move around. Ruby's another one that will stay in here. Look how cute that little face is.
Yeah, and she gets along with all the leopards and stuff. Like, nobody in here fights or gets mad at each other.
Yeah, and before you guys go in the comments saying that she's gonna get stepped on and she's gonna get crushed, Ruby has literally been in here for like 8 months and is perfectly fine.
Yep.
How crazy is it that we're finally starting to get to a point where we're like thinking of like the mammal. Right now we have all the Vision cages, which big shout out to Vision for sponsoring us with those. We appreciate you guys so much, and go show Vision some love because they make awesome enclosures for mammals, reptiles, birds, all kinds of cool stuff. Nonetheless, we can't wait to get them into their future homes, whether it be Stitch, Sid, Brillo, or even Lilo the baby sloth. It's just awesome to get to the point where we're thinking of finished work. Let's go see how they're doing on the capybara and tortoise exhibit. I bet you they've crushed out a bunch by now. I mean, literally, I leave for like 30 minutes, come back, so much is done.
Rebar cells to strengthen the wall up. Once we get this wall up, we're just gonna grout the whole floor, grout these walls solid, ready for waterproofing.
We also have our red-footed tortoises. We have Chip, Dale, Donald, and Daisy.
Who do you have?
I don't know.
Well, this is, I don't know either.
Anyway, so we have 4. Actually, we have 6
6
red-footed tortoises. Because we also have Timon and Pumbaa, but you call them what?
Dippin' Dot.
Oh, Dippin' Dot is good. Timon and Pumbaa's good, but Dippin' Dot's
Because they're
good.
so cute and tiny.
I know, these ones like the shoe poop.
I got my nice shirt on
They
today.
poop
I
shoe?
don't want to get.
Look, is a gecko wearing a gecko?
It's Shed Outfitters.
They make some of the coolest gear, guys. Like,
do.
honestly, go follow them down in the comments, give them some love.
Can I put this tortoise down?
Yeah. Anyway, so the redfoots, I think we're actually planning on keeping 2 here, maybe moving the other 2 over across the street and putting them in another iguana enclosure, because we really like the double or dual, I can't
Cohabited.
Cohabited.
This is one of our only few enclosures where we have 2 different species of animals in one habitat.
My brain's struggling today.
Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Lori. This would obviously be the larger pool for the cappy. And then over here is what he's thinking for the tortoises. But he wants to get your opinion before he goes any further.
Okay, so what are you thinking, like, for the ramp to get in and out of the Kathy one?
So yeah, this will all be like rock where he can climb up, ledgy rock. He can climb up and dive right in right here. And
Okay.
we'll give him a couple little different areas to get in and out.
Is Tingle there?
I can get him over here. You want me to?
Yeah. I just told him just to look. I just want to make sure that he agrees too, as far as, you know, with the Cappy.
What about Bowser?
Well, he's going across the street.
Not in the tortoise pen.
No. Could you imagine him in the Cappy pool?
That would be crazy.
That's bad thing.
So, needless to say, whatever's gonna happen with this pin, we're super excited that Matilda is gonna be able to be across the street, have a nice little wading pool, have all this room, and she gets to befriend Javi now.
Yeah, and we get to, obviously, whoever goes in here, we're gonna change the names, we gotta do all that stuff, and potentially get a brand new sign, because I don't know what happened to this one. What happened? Wow, who did this enclosure? It is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I know.
Do you?
I know who did it.
What's up, man? How you
Nice to see
doing?
you again.
You too. This is my son, Terrence.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jay.
That's my son, Jay. I'm also Jay.
You guys look like
Love this, to be honest.
4 feet by 8.
This is obviously where the wall stops. About where will the water level be? Wherever we fill it up to?
Yeah, water level it'll be this deep. We're gonna
Cement?
fill this all in with cement.
Oh, so that's gonna be the bottom.
Yeah.
We either go one more row on top or not fill in the bottom like that.
We can go one more row.
Unless it's a big problem.
No,
Yeah, I think one higher.
we can do anything, brother.
Pretty easy fix, but glad we had Jay to come over here and check it out because that would have stunk to get it all the way done and then be like, oh, I wish it was one level deeper.
So this is the tortoise pen. Like, to think it's gonna come from this wall all the way over there, I can't wait.
Did you see that they fixed a bunch of our aquariums too?
What do you mean they fixed it?
Whoa!
Oh, it's got leaves!
What are you doing? I knew it was too quiet over here. What are you doing, Davey?
Few leaves up here, and then zip tie them up there all the way around a couple times, put in a bunch of leaves. I'm gonna
Cover
kinda
everything
hard
up?
everything up. I got some spray glue. And
This is sick.
Wow, does it bring it to life,
I'm
huh?
gonna come back in here, clean all this off, reseal it with that wet look sealer. And
This isn't all that they've been working on though, Mike. Come here, I'll show you some more.
Look, dude, this is a lot. You know, we've been waiting for this team to come back, crushing and getting stuff done, and then we're gonna start filling with water. Aha, you know?
So exciting.
Oh, this one? Oh yeah, because we gotta like, and get this tank through. Wow, is it wet? Oh,
Obviously they
this
gotta
side.
paint again, but the texture's all done.
Yeah, and once it gets repainted, that blue color, I love this color. It just looks really nice, and once it's like filled with water, it's gonna reflect and it's gonna look sick. We get to repaint the top of these because they just look dusty, you know? That's the big thing here. I mean, you look at the floor and it's literally just dust and dust and dust. All this is gonna get mopped up and it's gonna get swept up and it's gonna be done and gone. Holy crap, dude. Unbelievable. What is that?
You don't know about this, huh?
I knew we were having a TV wall, but what's up with the tile wall?
Fish spas, bro.
That's where the fish was going? Wow, there's so much stuff happening.
Other than the color, I mean, they did a great job. This was all flat.
I like this. Do you remember when it was done and then they had to redo it?
Yeah, remember when we tried to put 1,000,000 Orbeez in here?
Who said yeah to that? I still want to know. You know, I want to give enough space to obviously all the animals, and Matilda especially, because she loves pools. Aldabras are notorious for swimming and drinking and sitting in water. I'm thinking something like that.
That would
8
be
inches deep at its deepest.
You guys have seen where they go from the flat tanks all the way around to what like the Predator tank is now. The way Ahmed's like brain thinking and like going through his process and stuff. I mean, this is what he does. And I don't know nothing about cement. I know how he makes it sometimes. Like the way that you just see this and you're like, how is the Cappy gonna get in that? How is Matilda walking over bricks? Because right now she could absolutely walk over those bricks. Just that kind of thing that you have to think about with these animals. How do they utilize the most of it? How do we clean it? You know, I like how I see a little drain in there. That makes me so happy.
Have you seen how big they've got recently?
No.
Here's Matilda. And I mean, this is still just her at just a little over 20 years old. So you gotta think next 5 years, she's gonna be so much larger.
Yeah.
That's why we're like 4 inches is definitely not.
Yeah.
4 inches is like enough for these little guys. But that's just Matilda, so let's go see Javi. And I mean, you can see his his feet.
Oh, they're kind of webbed, huh?
Yeah, so since they're semi-aquatic, he does have like obviously the webbed feet, like 4.5 foot vertical jump. So that's what I was saying with the wall. Just from standing, he can jump straight up and easily clear that wall.
Glad we were able to get Ahmed over here and actually take a look at the capybara and the tortoise so he has a better idea of exactly what he's building for. These are big animals and they need a good space to relax and roam around so that they can get good exercise, great enrichment. I'm sure they're gonna crush it out of the park. Let's head back over to the Legacy. Back over here at Legacy, and I see that we're inside now. I think he actually has the floor completely done and the whole thing is one solid piece. So now it is ready to get waterproof. So cool to see this exhibit getting built out in real time. We've been waiting for this for a long time and it's one of the last pieces to the reptile zoo.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.